They told you aging means slowing down, losing your spark, and saying goodbye to intimacy. But they were wrong. Completely wrong. I'm Dr. James, a men's health specialist with over 3 decades of experience, helping older adults restore their vitality, circulation, and connection after turning 60. I've worked with thousands of seniors nationwide, and what I've uncovered may surprise you. While most believe prescriptions or hormone therapy are the only answers, the real solution may lie in 4 simple fruits. These fruits not only taste delicious, they also support blood flow, increase desire, and help reignite the intimacy you thought was gone for good. And yes, they're effective, even if you're in your 70s or beyond. In just a moment, I'll share exactly what these 4 fruits are and how they can help you feel energized, reconnected, and comfortable in your body again. So keep watching. This might completely transform your life after 60. But before we jump into these powerful fruits, be sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss out on critical health tips tailored for your golden years. If you find this helpful, comment with a 1. If not, type 0. I read every message, and your feedback helps me improve for you. Now, let's talk about the heart of the matter. 4 incredible fruits that may boost your circulation and restore intimacy after 60. These aren't miracle drugs, they're nature's quiet healers. Fruits that work in harmony with your body. The first on our list might be in your kitchen right now. 1. Red grapes, the circulation enhancer. There was a time in my practice when I believed medication was the only path to better circulation in older adults. But the more I listened to my patients and studied those who seemed to age gracefully, the more I realized something powerful was hiding in plain sight. Red grapes, not some rare pill or high-tech treatment, but simple, natural red grapes. These colorful fruits may seem ordinary, but they contain one of the most powerful compounds for aging circulation: resveratrol. This potent antioxidant helps blood vessels relax and widen, which improves oxygen-rich blood flow to your muscles, brain, heart, and yes, your intimate zones. What's remarkable about red grapes is how specifically they improve circulation, where aging tends to impact first, the lower body, or fatigue setting in more quickly. But when blood flow is restricted, so is energy, desire, and emotional closeness. Red grapes help unlock that freedom again, especially for older men. This simple fruit has had a profound impact. Consuming red grapes daily has been linked to noticeable improvements in erection strength and longevity, thanks to resveratrol, which boosts nitric oxide, a critical molecule that helps initiate and sustain erections. Unlike synthetic medications, grapes support this process naturally, gently, and without side effects. For women, red grapes enhance blood flow and sensitivity in the pelvic region, which can fade with age. The result? Greater warmth, comfort, and deeper emotional satisfaction during intimacy. It's about reviving both function and feeling. What's truly astonishing is that something as common as a bowl of grapes could restore something many thought was gone forever. I've had many older couples return months later, amazed at how such a simple habit brought back such a meaningful part of their lives. And every time I smile, because it's not a miracle, it's biology and smart lifestyle choices. And we're just getting started. The next fruit isn't just great for circulation. It's a quiet warrior for your kidneys and a protector of intimate health. Curious? Let's keep going. 2. Cranberries, the kidney's silent ally. If there's one fruit I once overlooked, it was the cranberry. For years, I thought of it as just a tangy holiday garnish, red, sour, and easily ignored. But with time, my view changed. I began to listen more closely to my older patients, the ones who still felt energized, strong, and connected to their partners. Again and again, cranberries came up in their stories. So I turned to the science, and what I found changed my perspective. Fresh cranberries are among the most effective natural protectors of the kidneys and urinary tract, 2 areas that have a quiet yet powerful influence over energy, pleasure, and intimate connection as we age. When the kidneys weaken, waste builds up, circulation slows, and inflammation silently spreads into areas that impact our quality of life. That often means decreased libido, reduced sensation, and for men, weaker erections and stamina. But cranberries fight back. They're packed with compounds that combat inflammation, clear urinary passages, and support healthy blood vessels, especially in the pelvic zone. That's more than just comfort. It's critical for maintaining the circulation needed for intimacy. In men, this means firmer, more dependable erections, because optimal kidney function supports steady blood pressure and nitric oxide levels, both essential for sexual performance. For women, cranberries help ease irritation, increase comfort, and boost self-assurance in intimate situations. But perhaps the most valuable benefit is the sense of safety and emotional closeness they help restore, free from the quiet distress caused by chronic urinary or pelvic issues. I've worked with patients who silently endured ongoing urinary discomfort, dryness during intimacy, or fading desire, only to be relieved when something as simple as including cranberries in their diet brought the kind of relief they never thought possible. When you eliminate pain and pressure, emotional and physical connection becomes more natural, and that's what makes life after 60 truly fulfilling. Whether it's a handful of dried cranberries tossed into your salad or a splash of pure cranberry juice in your morning routine, this fruit has earned a place in your daily habits, not just for kidney support, but for better circulation, deeper intimacy, and peace of mind. But what if there was a fruit that didn't just protect your internal health, but actually reignited something inside you? A fruit that sparks energy, increases testosterone, and helps your body remember what it was truly built for? That's exactly where we're headed next. 3. Papaya, the inner fire starter. There's something about papaya that radiates warmth. Maybe it's the sun-kissed orange color or the smooth, silky texture that feels like a whisper from the tropics. But behind its tropical sweetness lies a powerful ally that many over 60 have never considered. Papaya is one of the most effective fruits for awakening male vitality and improving overall circulation. I recall an older gentleman, a retired principal, who came to me feeling drained. He struggled with sleep, lacked energy, and intimacy had become a distant memory. He maintained a healthy diet, walked daily, yet still felt worn down. That's when we added papaya to his mornings, just a simple cup blended with Greek yogurt. A few weeks later, he was back, beaming, and a little bashful. Something had clearly changed. Papaya is packed with vitamins A, C, and E, plus powerful enzymes like papain, which aid digestion and reduce internal inflammation. But what makes papaya truly exceptional is its ability to support natural testosterone levels and enhance blood flow, especially in aging men. It helps the body balance hormones while keeping blood vessels open and oxygen flowing freely. The result? Stronger, longer-lasting erections and a noticeable boost in energy. And the benefits aren't just for men. For women, papaya can help balance estrogen, improve pelvic blood flow, reduce dryness, and heighten arousal. It also nourishes the adrenal glands, the body's stress managers, making it easier to enjoy closeness without being distracted by exhaustion or anxiety. What I love most about papaya is how easy it is to include in your day. It's not a supplement, not a capsule. It's a fruit you can scoop out with a spoon, enjoy in the morning, and feel working from within. Papaya quietly rebuilds confidence and connection without any big promises, just consistent, natural progress. So if you're searching for more than just energy, if you're hoping for closeness in your relationship, papaya is your silent supporter. It may not bring instant fireworks, but it often brings something more meaningful: steady energy, warmth, and a renewed desire to connect. And just when you think fruit can't offer anything more, there's one more that supports your heart and hormones, while improving your sleep, lightening your mood, and deepening your ability to love. Let's talk cherries. 4. Cherries, the intimacy enhancer. There's something deeply soothing about a bowl of cherries. Maybe it's their rich, velvety red color. Maybe it's the way you slow down to enjoy them. Cherries aren't just eaten, they're savored. And what they do inside the body is even more powerful than how they taste. Years ago, I worked with a couple in their late 60s. They had shared over 40 years of marriage, and while their love was still strong, something had shifted. The husband described feeling disconnected, heavy, and quietly mournful over the passion that once came naturally. His wife, gentle and caring, missed their closeness too, but didn't want him to feel pressured. They were open to something natural. I recommended cherries. Yes, cherries, based on promising research I had seen about their impact on circulation, inflammation, and sexual responsiveness. They didn't expect miracles, but they were willing to try. 2 months later, they came back, lighter, more affectionate, laughing like they were newly in love, and I understood why. Cherries are rich in antioxidants called anthocyanins. These compounds help reduce inflammation in the blood vessels, raise nitric oxide levels, and improve the circulation throughout the body. This improved blood flow benefits not just the brain and heart, but also the areas responsible for sexual sensitivity and response. For men, this means better circulation to the penis, supporting stronger, firmer, and longer-lasting erections, naturally without the need for medication. For women, cherries encourage better pelvic blood flow, making intimacy more comfortable, pleasurable, and emotionally meaningful. But the benefits of cherries go beyond the physical. They also soothe the mind. Naturally rich in melatonin, cherries help support deeper, more refreshing sleep. And when your sleep improves, so does your hormonal balance, your stress levels begin to drop, and your emotional openness begins to rise. These aren't just physical effects. They're the quiet foundations of long-term closeness. One of the most special things about cherries is their gentleness. There's no sudden effect, no spike in energy, just slow, reliable nourishment. They relax your blood vessels, support hormonal cycles, and help bring mind and body back into harmony. And in a world overflowing with medications and pressure, the kind of soft, steady healing truly feels like a gift. I've seen cherries transform relationships, not by fixing everything overnight, but by gently reopening the door to connection. They help the body remember what it's capable of, and sometimes that reminder's all it takes to bring intimacy back. Now that you know about these 4 incredible fruits, you might be wondering, how do I begin? How can I bring this into my life without making it yet another overwhelming health chore? Well, that's the exciting part, because what comes next is simple, clear, and enjoyable. Here's how to begin today. If you're still reading, it means something inside you is ready for renewal. Maybe you've felt slower lately, more distant, or just tired of hearing that this is just part of aging. But that's not the full story, because the truth is, your body still wants to thrive. It still knows how to heal. And with the right kind of fuel, it absolutely can. That's why I'm so passionate about this approach. We're not talking extreme diets, costly pills, or strict routines. We're talking about fruit, real, natural fruit that your body understands, craves, and quietly responds to. Changes may be subtle at first, but they grow stronger with time. Start small. I actually recommend choosing just one of these 4 fruits to begin, whichever one feels most natural to you. Maybe that's a few sweet red grapes in the afternoon. Maybe it's tossing dried cranberries into your morning oats. Maybe you slice open a ripe papaya with breakfast. Or maybe you enjoy some cherries in the evening as you unwind. There's no wrong way to start, and you don't have to do everything all at once. What matters most is creating a simple, steady rhythm. Let your body know every day that you are choosing vitality, circulation, and reconnection. Over the next few weeks, you may notice small changes. Warmer fingers and toes, a clearer head, better sleep, even the return of that quiet spark in intimate moments. These are your signs. These are your body's way of saying, I'm still here. And here's something I've discovered after decades of working closely with seniors across the country. It's never too late. I've seen men in their 70s rebuild emotional and physical intimacy after years of distance. I've seen women rediscover ease and confidence in their own skin. Not because they turned back the clock, but because they began to nourish the life they still have. So today I invite you to look at what's already in your fridge, on your counter, or on your next grocery list, and see it with new eyes. See fruit not just as food, but as a resource, a quiet form of healing, a step toward vitality. Let today be the day you begin, not out of obligation, but because you truly deserve to feel strong, connected, and fully alive again. You now know what's possible. You've seen the potential. The next step is yours to take. And I'll be right here, supporting you on the journey. Final thoughts. This is only the beginning. At some point in life, many of us start quietly accepting less energy, less physical closeness, less emotional connection. Not because we want to, but because we're told this is just part of aging. But I want to tell you something person to person. That story isn't true. You're not done. You're not too old, and your body hasn't given up on you. The 4 fruits we've talked about may seem simple, but they hold something much greater. They're daily reminders of what your body can still do. They're gentle tools for rebuilding circulation, restoring confidence, and reconnecting with what it means to truly feel alive. Think about everything your body has endured. Years of hard work, sleepless nights, stress, joy, loss, love. Through all of it, your heart never stopped beating, your blood kept flowing. And now, when you finally have space in your life to enjoy deep moments of love and closeness, you deserve to feel strong, not limited. These fruits, red grapes, cranberries, papaya, and cherries, aren't miracle cures. They're something better, a quiet, nourishing shift. They don't push or force. They work through nourishment, through wisdom. They reach the places that medicine often overlooks. The tiny blood vessels, the hormonal rhythms, the emotional memory of what it means to love and be loved. What I hope you walk away with isn't just a new shopping list. I hope you carry with you a renewed belief that it's not too late to feel better, to reach for your partner's hand and feel something warm, to wake up refreshed, to look in the mirror and smile. Because aging doesn't take everything from us. It also gives. It gives depth, gratitude, and clarity about what really matters. And when your body is cared for, your heart opens wider to those gifts. So, even if all you do tomorrow is eat a few cherries or grab a bunch of grapes before a walk, know this: you're making a choice. A choice to live intentionally, to treat your body with love. Not because it's failing, but because it still has so much to offer. This isn't the end of your path. It's the start of a new chapter. A time for renewed energy, restored closeness, and maybe even a rediscovery of the version of you who has quietly been waiting underneath all the responsibilities and years of caring for others. Now, it's your turn to care for yourself, because you deserve to feel well. You deserve joy. You deserve real connection. And the best part? This journey doesn't start with a prescription. It starts with a piece of fruit and a choice to believe that your best moments might still be ahead. These reflections are here to inspire you to live with intention and authenticity. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to think about one thing that resonated with you and share what you'll apply in your life. Let's support one another on this path of renewal. If you found this video meaningful, leave a comment with 1. If not, comment 0. Your feedback matters. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insights like this. Thank you for being here.